Hey everyone, welcome back to another New World video. I hope that everybody is having a fantastic day. Unfortunately, it's no longer the weekend, so let's go ahead and take a look at what the markets are currently doing and seeing what we can actually make a little bit of extra coin with. Now, there's lots of other opportunities that are out there, and if you guys want an idea of what I kind of look for each and every single day on the markets, I've already identified what we're going to be working on specifically today. You guys can actually check out a video I did over the weekend. It was like 2 or 3 days ago, talking a little bit about the markets. It's about 15 minutes long, and it kind of gives you guys an idea of the things that I look for each and every single day, so I know what to focus on for that specific day. However, now that it's not the weekend, less people are going to be playing throughout the week, or they won't be playing quite as long as they had been on the weekend. So the money opportunities kind of come down just a little bit. But that doesn't mean that they're not there. You just have to be able to identify what that is. So I strongly recommend that you guys go and watch that other video. However, let's go and just take a look at the markets. And I have identified what I want to be able to show you guys today. And that is the egg. Yes, the egg is actually selling for a pretty good amount of money, and there's not even that many really that are on the market, at least at a decent price that we could actually make some money. I mean, we got some down here that are selling anywhere between $18.99 and $34, which has the majority of them at $13, which are being sold here in Everfall, and Everfall has the cheapest price at $18.99. Now, I can identify a couple different things by looking at this. Number one, I can go, okay, where is a market that has a tier 5 kitchen? So you're going to want to be able to identify that on your map. And number two, where are a lot of the people that are, you know, cookers on your server? Where are they cooking at? Is it Everfall? Is it Windsward? Is it First Light? Is it wherever it might be? That's where you want to focus. So selling everything at Everfall, it's kind of a default for me, but it's not always the best way of actually going ahead and making money, because I could go down to Windsward. Yes, Everfall and Windsward are really close, but you can see that only these two are available. Only 2 eggs are available, and then it goes up to $25. So I could stay either here in Everfall and price these right around that $25 mark, or I could even sell those in Windsward for about the same price because there's only 8 available. I have a feeling that this price is going to significantly increase throughout the week. Unless you guys are watching this video, of course, then you guys want to be able to make money, because I'm about to show you guys a crap ton of locations that you guys can go ahead and get eggs. Now, I'm not going to be able to get hundreds of eggs like I was garlic as quick as possible. I think yesterday I spent about an hour and I had about 60 garlic, and I've already sold all of them, and I made like $1,500 on my garlic sales. So if you guys want to be able to sell garlic on your server, watch yesterday's video. Easy peasy. But let's go ahead and tell you guys a little bit about the eggs. We're going to be heading down a little bit to southern Everfall and northeastern, I guess, Windsward for this location. But eggs can really only become from 2 locations. Number one, you can go after turkeys as much as you guys really want to. If you're going to go after turkeys, then you guys are going to want to have like some skinning luck on you guys, so you guys can have a better chance of finding eggs from these guys. But there's not a ton of turkeys all the time that you can be like, oh, okay, I'm just going to go to one specific area and hunt turkeys for hours, and hopefully I'll get hundreds of eggs from that. Because even in some of the stuff that I have done, specifically with eggs, I haven't been able to turn a lot of eggs by hunting turkeys. Now, the second option is to basically find turkey nests. Now, that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. So let's go ahead and show you guys where we're going to be going and kind of the route that we're going to be heading in, so you guys can actually make the most amount of money possible. All right, so we're actually going to be heading down to these 2 landmarks. One is right where Starstone Barrows is at, and then the other one is going to be down here in Noble Reach. Actually, I'm going too far south already. So basically what we're going to be doing is just a huge circle all the way around it. The first egg location will actually just be right over here. And it's really not even that far away from Everfall. I mean, I've been doing it live for you guys. Haven't cut the video at all. And you guys are going to see relatively quickly how it is fairly easy to identify where eggs are actually going to be at. And we can kind of go from there. So our first turkey nest, oh, it's been looted. So someone's actually already been here. That is kind of a bummer. So that is our first location on the map. And what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going on the western side of Starstone Barrows area. And then we're going to be going on the western side of Noble Reach and then circling around. Have to be a little bit careful of this corrupted portal down here, even though it's only at 25, so it's not a huge deal. There are a couple egg locations that are very close to where this is actually at. You're going to come around this rock at the end and then kind of work your way back up, and then all the way back up to where we started. By the time you guys get back up to this location, the eggs will basically regenerate and you can start plucking. Now, not every time that you guys get to a turkey nest like this are you always going to find eggs. No, you're not always going to find them. You're also going to find feathers, a lot of feathers. But I was able to sell all of my feathers from the last time that I did this and was able to make at least a little bit of extra money from just the feathers themselves. I think I collected, I think it was about 30 eggs in one run. So just to kind of give you guys an idea. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and mark the locations after I take care of the slinks, that is. All right, little booger. I told you to change into my axe. There we go. What a bugger. What a bugger. All right, so let's go ahead and show you guys on the maps to kind of the locations. The first one's going to be in this area, which we actually just kind of went to. The second one is actually going to be right about in here. And then we're going to have another one that's actually going to be right about here. And then another one that's going to be here. If you come down just a little bit further, you're going to have one in this location, also this location, and you're going to come down to about here, and then you're going to come right about here. That's the western side of Starstone Barrows, so we're going to come down into Noble Reach area and mark some of those. This one's a little bit further of a jaunt, but it's going to be about in the hair. Now, these aren't going to be exact locations, but they're going to be relatively close, and you should be able to find them with ease. Next one is going to be about there. You're going to find two turkey nests really close to each other right here and here. And then you're going to come down to where that the corrupted portal, the monolith is at. And then there's actually going to be one right about there. So that one's actually not going to be spawned, fortunately. You're going to have another one really close to about there. So both of those probably are going to be overtaken by this portal. The next location is going to be here. Then you're going to go on the other side of this rock, which is going to be about there. You're going to come up along the path location to right about there. You're going to come into here a little bit further. So you have to actually go into Noble Reach a little bit. And then there's three of them that are actually really close to each other. They're like right in these three locations. And then you're going to come up just a little bit further. You're going to find one right about here. And you're also going to find another one right about there or so. And then we go a little bit north. And unfortunately, there's only a couple more locations on the eastern side. Like up in this area here. We're going to have one right about here. And then you're going to have one right about in here. And then another one right about there. And then you kind of restart the entire process. Now, the other really nice thing about this entire route, not only are you going to find a lot of eggs, but once you guys get down a little bit more south, you guys will actually be able to go ahead and find a lot of blueberries. So if you guys want to be able to sell some extra blueberries, then you can actually have a little bit of extra profit as well. So I believe the last time that I had done this, I had sold the blueberries for about $1 a piece, and I think I harvested, I think it was like actually right around, I think it was right around about 700 of them. So $700 just from collecting some blueberries. And unfortunately, yeah, it definitely looks like our turkey nests have been looted, which is actually really weird for the time of day that I'm currently on. And not a lot of people actually come to this location. So that's actually relatively interesting. All right, so then our next one would actually be right about in here. So they're always kind of hard to find. Sometimes they're actually usually like right next to a bigger tree, usually, but not always. All right, and as you can see right here, we got some eggs at our next location. So someone either didn't find this one. All right, we got 45 feathers from it, so it's a great way of getting a lot of feathers if you need feathers. Then our next one is actually going to be a little bit further out, right about in here. Stupid links, get out of my face. All right, we have our next one right in this location right here. The eggs were not taken out of this one, so hopefully we actually find some eggs. No eggs yet. That is rather unfortunate. But then, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, you just kind of go around this entire area, and you guys are gonna find a lot of eggs eventually. Obviously, a lot of feathers, but once you start getting down into this area, you guys will find hundreds of blueberry bushes, and you can go ahead and sell those for a significant profit, as I was mentioning earlier. But hopefully this does help you guys out, and if it does, make sure that you guys go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe down below. It would help me out a lot and is greatly appreciated. But until next time, YouTube, you guys keep doing what you're doing because you're already doing it, and you guys stay gaming.